Alright guys, so Dad just got home from work and he's got a quick pizza delivery story for you guys, so here it is. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was taking a delivery over just around to these apartments that are just really close to where I work. In fact, that's the same person. I was just there yesterday. So I just go down and I go turn down the street. I start going down toward the end of the street where I'm supposed to turn to go up toward these apartments. And I could see like at the end of the street, the street dead ends there, and I'm supposed to make a right, and it's all blocked off by cop cars everywhere, all over the place. And so I go down to the end and I have to turn around because I can't turn right because the police are all over and there's people all over. I turn back around and I'm able to cut back through the apartments behind where all the police is going on and come back around to where I had to make my delivery. I come out and I ask, I make my delivery and I come out of the place. I'm pulling out to drive back to the store, and I ask a guy who's standing there, I'm like, what's going on? And I guess there was a high speed chase that ended right there where all the police were and stuff, in some kind of crash. And right as I was getting ready right when I asked that guy that, then like these police helicopters, like two of them are like swooping in, and I mean, it was kind of crazy. So
Pretty crazy.
I mean, it was only like, a quarter of a mile from the store maybe, or half mile at the most. So it's pretty funny.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's my pizza story.
Alright guys, so this is going to be another story time with Dad video. We did one of these about a week ago where Dad told the story of his high school graduation and how he almost didn't go through the graduation ceremony. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description, so definitely check that out. But anyways, this story's about the day that I was born and basically Dad's memory of the day I was born. So anyways, here it is. By the way, guys, for those of you who didn't know, I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I think I've said that on a vlog before, but yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, for those of you who didn't know.
So I was going to talk about the night of Clever Boy was born. And so this was in Brooklyn, New York. And I remember the night quite well because, as anybody who's ever been present for a birth or given birth, I'm sure remembers quite well. It's a memorable experience. And so this was it was December 30th. Yeah, it was December 30th. And it was kind of it was a nice winter day, cold but snowy but not too cold. And Clever Boy's mother went into labor about early afternoon, and we didn't have a car, so we had to call a car service to take us over to the hospital, which was a ways away. And so there was a lot of course, waiting around at the hospital, filling out the paperwork, all that stuff, which we had to do. And we eventually got past that and got up to the room and stuff. And as I said, this was in Brooklyn, and it was really it was kind of amazing view because looking out the window of the hospital there, off to the one side I could see the Statue of Liberty, and then off to the other I could see like the southern tip of Manhattan, and kind of right below me the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the BQE, and it was just like a nice winter night with the snow falling, and so it was pretty memorable. And so Clever Boy's mother was in labor for quite a while, and this was going on, and we were waiting and waiting, but there wasn't much I could do, so I had to go get some Chinese food across the street. I was hungry, hey. And hospital food sucks. But so I believe I had General Tso's chicken, and I think it sucked too because I believe it was kind of soggy, which was kind of disappointing because I'd eaten in that Chinese place before. But anyway, that's a whole different story. So yeah, so this went on and on. And I believe his mother was in labor for like 8 some hours until he was maybe 8 or 9, maybe something like that, and until he was finally born at close to almost not quite 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah. And when I came out, I was all like blue, right?
Right, and that was because you were late. You had just been supposed to have been born several days earlier.
Like December 26th, right?
Right. And yeah, so you were late, and you were big, you were huge, baby, and you swallowed some stuff, and there was a lack of oxygen because of how big you were and how late you were and stuff, and some complications, and so that's why you were all blue when you came out.
And they rushed me to the
The NICU.
NICU.
Yeah.
And how long was I there for?
7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks, Dad.
Yeah, yeah. It was quite a night.
Alright, guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time with Dad. And, yeah, so we're probably going to continue the series. Like I said, we already did our first entry. That was the story of the time Dad almost didn't go through his high school graduation ceremony. But yeah, we're probably going to continue this series. But, yeah, anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you all for the next one. Alright, bye, guys.